Welcome back to my 25k funding talent challenge. This is my journey. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Marcelino, and we're in a new week, new episode. Last week of Finding Talent Challenge, the original challenge at least. So, yeah, guys, what's good, man? It's a new week. Like, how are you guys doing? I know I'm doing well. I'm feeling good. Doesn't even matter how the morning went in terms of actual trading. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm about to also go take a, I don't know if I'm gonna walk or if I'm gonna run. I'm doing legs tomorrow, so but I need to incorporate some cardio, but I'm about to go do that. So I'll decide that when I'm on the road, hence me looking like this. But yeah, it is what it is. We came from gym about an hour ago, looked at the charts. I figured since we moved up, and I took a, guys, so this is my morning, right? Get to the charts, switch on my laptop, switch on everything, and I don't know, but the Wi-Fi just didn't want to connect at all. I don't know if it was off, I don't know what exactly was happening, but it just did not want to connect at all. So at that point, I'm sitting in front of the laptop and I'm thinking, damn, like, the fuck, like, bro, GBP JPY is gonna fly up, GBP USD is already starting to move up, and I'm thinking, like, do you really want to miss this move? And that's going through my mind. And I just read my trading plan, and my trading plan says, one of my commandments says, never trade on your phone without doing analysis on your laptop. FOMO, fear of missing out. And what did your boy go do? Without Wi-Fi, nothing. And I didn't want to use my phone as my hotspot. I don't know what was going on with the Wi-Fi this morning. So I take the trade, go long. I'm telling you. And then I ended up closing half at like half my stop loss and letting the rest run until stop loss. And we took that L. And then I wait until like the first hour after London, so 9 o'clock in London session, 10 o'clock here in South Africa. And price does literally nothing, and I'm waiting for it to break above, because my whole theory on GBP JPY was I'm taking this buy based on this big 15-minute, big 30-minute candle, expecting the next candle to be bullish again. We go against me. My thought process is still we're going up. Now technically I'm not supposed to take another trade, but I'm waiting for the trade, and I want to see if it's gonna play out within London, and we don't play out. So 10 o'clock, 10:30, I go to gym, get to gym, start working out, get close to the end of my gym session, and I was about to like start to do a core workout. And because I had to do like a upper body workout today, so I'm about to go to my core section of my workout ending, and I open the charts and I see this move happen, and I'm like, fuck, and I literally shouted in gym like, fuck. And I kind of forgot that I was in gym. So at that point, I just said, okay, let me finish this upper body workout, finished it. And then I came home thinking, okay, if I come home pre-New York, I'll be able to kind of capitalize on the continued bullish momentum. And yeah, I got into GBP USD, closed that early. And then I'll show you guys in a moment. Then I took a GBP JPY buy. That went against me. That closed me out at break even. Then I took another GBP JPY, and that went against me. So ultimately I lost I lost 2 trades, but I won a trade. So I'm down $100. As I mentioned to you guys, that I'm going to be splitting that $200 into 2 trades. So I still have 1 more trade left for tomorrow. But I want to tell you guys, the reason why I was playing around with so much trades today is because I got that new software that I was talking about, magickeys. I'm telling you, I was like a kid in a candy store playing with that. I should have probably done it on a demo account instead of doing it on this account. But it is what it is, man. Like, that thing is lit. Like, it's dope as fuck. I'm not even joking, guys. Like, if you're a day trader and you don't have this thing, it's literally like $30, guys. I'm gonna do a full video on this after a week, because it might change. But this first day of trading with that thing, it is quite dope. And I'm also gonna try to negotiate to see if I can maybe get like an affiliate link to get like 5% or 10% off. But I don't have the physical one because I saw they are out of stock, and the physical one is kind of a bit expensive. It's $165, but then there's like $10 off already on that, so it's 155 or something like that. But then they have the on-screen version for $30, and that's the one that I bought. That thing is quite dope, guys. It's really so, it's, I don't know, whoever came up with that, like with that idea, big up to them, because they just made like day trading and scalping and whatever type of trading that you're doing. You don't have to calculate lot sizes first of all. Then you can go to break even, you can set the auto break even, you can, like, there's so much things to that. It's just, yeah, it's quite, I think it's quite dope from the one day that I've been using it. And now I don't think I'll miss that much trade, especially I wanted to get this before I get the retry if I need the retry, because throughout last week where there was so much momentum in the market and so much volume in the market, I missed a couple of trades because I had to calculate lot sizes and so on. So yeah, my last trade that I lost was actually a buy stop trade, kind of poor, but I just went off from the fact that I'm expecting New York momentum to step in and continue that bullish run, and then we got tagged in, and then the candle that actually tagged us in on the 15-minute closed underneath the level. I'll take you guys through it now. So I closed 50% at that point, and then I just let the rest run, and when I came back to the charts I saw I was taken out, unfortunately. So that was my last trade. That was the loser for the day. But yeah, guys, I'm doing good. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are prepared, ready for this week. I'm actually, if I can get a win tomorrow with this $100, maybe a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, that means the second trade that I can take is gonna be like half of whatever my balance is, and then we're gonna go ham. But obviously if I catch a lose for this $100, then I'm just gonna simmer for the rest of the week and just chill, and then request the retry on Thursday while I'm in profit. So that's the plans for this week. I'm also gonna add like this magic keys onto another demo account to see exactly how it works. I obviously need to still play around with it, but do expect a video on it either this weekend or next weekend. I do know that I need to prepare for a FTMO video. I'm making that this weekend and releasing it this weekend because a lot of you guys have been asking for that with the new accounts that they have, with everything. I have seen that Funding Talent has also been putting out a lot of new rules, so keep an eye on the Instagram page to see the new rules. I see that there's a 90% profit split now if you make any profit less than 10%, and even if you make profit more than 10%, all of the profit up to 10% is 90% profit split, and then everything above 10% is 80% profit split, which is crazy. So that means if I make $2,500, I'm getting 90% of that. That's quite crazy. That's really crazy. And if you make, like, on your 100,000, if you make $10,000, you're getting $9,000. I don't know how it's going to be sustainable for Funding Talent, but it's really crazy. I don't know how sustainable this model is going to be, but man, oh man, like, jeez, it's super crazy. And bear in mind that you don't have to hit that 10%, anything underneath that 10%. So if you make 5% and you make 5,000, a 90% of that 5,000 belongs to you and should get paid out to you. But anyway, guys, let's get into the charts, guys. Let's get into the charts. This is the second trade that I took. Remember, I mentioned that the first trade that I took was on my phone, and so I can't really show you guys, but let me see if I can actually find that trade for you. So I think it was on the 15-minute right here. Yep, at this point. So you can see this is what I'm seeing, right? Let me leave this. So this is what I'm seeing at this point in the market. So we have this key level. Why is this a key level? Because we came down, we created this, and then I'm seeing we created this level in the market that we pushed off from twice. So we created it there, created a support key level, whatever you want to call it, came back to it, failed, and then we came back to it again. And when we came back to it again, and I saw this big ass candle taking out all of these highs, right? And then also looking at the 30-minute
of that candle, the close was the same time as the 15-minute close. I'm thinking at this point that we had taken out these highs. We kind of validated that this is a key area in the market now. We're more than likely going to continue up. But then what I didn't consider was this area right here, and then also this area right here being structure. So we should have broken structure first before I considered anything. And then price obviously went down immediately, taking me out. So I closed 50% at half my stop loss. So my stop loss just went under the wick area. So under the wick area here. And then when we hit 50%, I closed half and I let the rest run go into a full TP. We then did this. What does that mean? That means that this is now a structure, and I mark this and I'm thinking, okay, at this point we can find a trade above here, and these weak rejections happened. So there's two areas to find early trades, because this you can consider this to be a lower low, or you can, so then this being the lower high, or you can just consider this to be the lower high. So if you consider this to be the lower high, once we break above that, we kind of shift in structure and you can start looking for buys. What would have been a premium entry here is buys above this, because you're kind of expecting price to move higher into this area here. And when I was in Chum, I saw this. So when I get back, I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna get a pullback, lower high, either retest of this area right here to make the higher low, not lower high, sorry, to make the higher low into this area to then go higher, or we're gonna make a higher low somewhere here and then we can buy up. And then I saw something similar on GU. So this was my trade now in New York on GU. You can see this is a key area on the 30-minute. I'll show you guys here. So key area 4 hours, sorry, because the 4 hours green. So we get a break above, we get a retest, and it's just a simple break and retest trade. I wasn't trying to do too much, so safe stop losses. And this thing I actually closed out with a profit at 0.5% here, because I was looking at GBP JPY. So you can see closed out right here at half of this, not 0.5%, but half of the stop loss, so 50% off of the take profit, sorry. So I closed it out because I wanted to take this trade. So I took this trade at the break of this 15-minute break in all of these highs, and we went up, and then we stopped me out at break even. And then the last trade that I took was this complete at the nutsack, complete bollocks, whatever you want to call it, complete just yeah. So I had this key area in the market where I'm looking for, if price breaks above, we're gonna have continuation of the bullish pressure moving into the next 4H key level. Okay, so I'm just looking for 1 to 2 at this point. We tapped and then we came back. So at this point, I closed out when this candle closed like this. I closed out half, and then price then tagged us back. And what I can see from GU now is a possibility of price actually going down based on this. Now, if price takes out this previous 30-minute candles high, then that then changes. Okay, because you can see that this is a 4H key level, and we're really hovering around, failing to break out multiple times. So the first attempt we attempted to break out, we failed. Second time we went back there, we failed now again. So there is a high possibility that we can go down on GJ. But just looking at the times, the volume times are really past, considering that it's Monday too. So I'm looking at tomorrow being a really good a good day. But what I did was I looked at let me just remove this drawings, looking at the weekly and looking at how the weekly looked, how it closed. We tapped into this level and then we closed bullish. So I think there is more chances of us pushing higher for the rest of the week, at least for Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's what I'm considering. I'm looking for kind of resistances or key levels, like on top of price to be taken out, break and retest, and then continue, or to catch just breakout trades. Okay, that's gonna be the thing for the rest of the week. Looking mainly for buys on GBP JPY. And then this is my account right now. You can see we are up by $139. So I have that $100 to play with. I don't want to play with anything else because I don't want to go mess around with like with anything that might take me into negative this week. So I'm just gonna have that $100 to play with this week, and yeah, if we can take this to 300 and then from there split that 300 into 150 as I mentioned last week, and then go on and on and on, just trading aggressively this week to meet that goal. If we can, then that will be wonderful. The minute we hit $500 or $500 and more, so 550, we're going 1%, 1%. And then if we hit 1,000, we're going like 500. So then that means like we only need one trade to win. So the faster I hit 1,000 this week, the better it is for us. Okay. So that's what we're looking for this week. Today is really good. I'm about to go hit my walk or my run. I don't know, probably a walk, 4 kilometer or walk, just because my legs are a bit sore. Comment down below how you found your Monday, day traders, how you found New York session, and then how you also found that kind of that hour after, usually, or that hour in between the 4 hour close, or the last hour before the 4 hour close was a bit interesting in the fact that we never really get that volume or that momentum in the market at that time. That's why I'm usually done trading at that time. So yeah, guys, also if you are like a fitness person, comment down below like as to how do I fix up my diet, because I'm trying to focus more on fitness now too, just getting my body right. Do you have any hacks as to how to fix up the diet? What do I cut out first? I don't really eat sugar that much. I like cookies and those type of things, but in terms of like pure sugar, I don't really eat that. So yeah, comment down below, guys, if you are like a fitness person. I know that like forex traders really focus on holistic living. So yeah, and if you're not, then you need to start focusing on holistic living. You need to start focusing on growth as a person, because if you don't grow as a person, then you kind of leaving your business behind, and in forex you are your business. So you need to get healthy, you need to start eating properly and those type of things, exercising, because you are your business in forex. So let me know down below, guys. I do want to like level up in terms of eating clean. I want to level up in terms of exercising, hence me back at the gym. And yeah, let's build the muscle, and then we're gonna go for a cutting phase at the end of August. That's the plan, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening further. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe, and from your boy Marcelino, peace out, man.